If y'all remember a couple of days ago, I did a video talking about how I'm noticing a pattern of a lot of black employees being targeted by these dub Sers, and sometimes they're co-colonizing cohorts, and it seems like they're always being targeted. And this video that I'm gonna play for you is no different. So you have this situation that's happening inside of a Popeyes where you have this PC mutant decided he's gonna come into this store and just literally blast the N-word all over the place, but then also threatened to lynch the black female employee because allegedly she called him a cracker. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the video for you.
Refund my bill. You want to talk to your boss? No. You want to talk to her for her calling me a fucking cracker?
And what was you doing?
I called her a fucking nigger after she called me a cracker. You have a nice day. Call the cops. Call the cops.
And you think I won't?
Y'all, all you niggers think this is fucking acceptable? Huh? You fucking nigger!
What's that? You like I said, you're entitled to your own freedom to speak. You can call it what you want to call it at the end of the day.
He can't call me that. He a cracker. Fuck him. He can suck a dick. Just like I told him. You can suck a dick. 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 You can suck a dick, cracker.
I bet you
You can suck a dick, cracker.
I bet you I'll beat the fuck out
You
of
can suck a dick, cracker.
Your fucking parents
You
raised
can
you
suck
like
a
fucking
dick, cracker. And look at what you're acting like, cracker.
Bitch,
Cracker.
you fucking ignorant piece of shit.
Cracker.
Huh?
Cracker.
Where's your fucking 7 acres
Cracker.
and a mule, bitch? What, you
Cracker.
mad you ain't getting
Cracker.
it?
Your grandmammy got it, bitch.
Yeah, okay.
You fat ass cracker.
Okay.
Fat ass. Your chicken getting cold, fat boy. Your chicken getting cold. Your chicken getting cold.
Okay, so y'all just heard that extremely heated exchange between this black female employee who was clearly he was mad at, and this mutant that you see on your screen, the PC mutant that you see on your screen. So apparently, according to him, this black female employee called him allegedly a cracker, and it sounds like it probably happened, I don't know, maybe at the drive-thru, because he came inside. There's no way that this happened like while they were both standing outside. There's no way they both could have been standing outside. And he got clearly upset because allegedly she called him a cracker. He came in and then he went at the black male employee. Now, I'm glad the black male employee was on code because I'm guessing maybe he was the manager or something like that. I'm not sure exactly who he was, or maybe he was another person working with her, but he made it seem like he was going to make that this guy was going to have the black male employee do something to reprimand her, but he didn't. What he asked him was, well, what did you say to her? That is being on code, and I just did a video talking about that. He said, well, what did you do to her? Well, what did you say to her? And he got upset because he just knew he was going to be on his side. And then that's when he got even more mad. He got even more pissed. Now, this is a complete 180 from what we usually see was done to us versus what's done to them. So as you can see, this white guy was clearly so outraged about what was going on that he had a lot of inflections in his voice. Like his volume just kept going higher and higher and higher, and it stayed at a certain level after a while. While the black female employee that he was going at remained calm. At this point, she was just having fun with him. At this point, she was trolling him. She wasn't getting loud and combative back with him. That's what he wanted her to do. But she didn't give him the same energy that he was giving to her. And in that moment, he felt small. He felt like he was being belittled. Because here you have a person who's acting like a child throwing a temper tantrum versus someone who was being calm, cool, and collective. And she knew what time it was. She was like, I'm not going to give all my energy to this dude. For what? And she said, oh, he called us a nigger, and I'm supposed to be so upset about it. And that was the thing. He said all of that, saying all of you niggers and all of you this and all of you that, you niggers this and you niggers that, thinking that was going to be a boiling point for her and for the other black employees that was in it. But notice nobody rushed him. Nobody went like they were about to attack him. He looked like he wanted to, but he had to know that where he was at and he was being recorded. He already knew if he jumped across that counter, he would have been trespassing, number one. And if hands would have been thrown by him first, that was assault. So he already knew what time it was regardless. But he said those words because he was trying to get them to act out and go at him so he could have a case. And they were saying, oh, and I like how they said, oh, this is First Amendment, this is First Amendment. They say, well, you're just using your First Amendment right. See, that's the thing. PC, well, this guy anyway, and even some others who think like him, just knew that he was going to get those black folks out of their element to act out, and it was going to work in his favor because they know how that word is very triggering to us. But in this moment, the employees had to know what the environment was. They had to read the room and said, on one hand, I could go off and beat his ass for what he said. Or on the other hand, I could let him go off, record it, and make him feel small and act out like he was. And notice he was being real sassy, like the neck rolling and everything. Who he been watching? That's what I'd like to know. Who have you been watching? But I think the most grotesque thing about this, besides him throwing around the word, is saying that he was going to hang her. You probably missed it, but he said it. In the midst of his little minstrel rant, he said, I'm going to hang you. I'm going to hang all you niggers. Like he said that. He said that. That came out of his mouth. I'm not going to go and play it back, but if you want to replay it back, if you didn't hear it the first time, he definitely said that. And then, of course, they keep going at it for the next, I don't know how long. And then he eventually leaves out of the store. Still mad, still doesn't have his food and everything. And like I said, the employee is calm about it, probably didn't even raise their heart rate. Meanwhile, this guy's blood pressure probably shot through the roof of that Popeyes. And that is how, one, you stay on code, and two, how you remain cool and calm and let them act out and look like a fool. But see, the thing is, what they're trying to do, and by them I'm talking about PCs, they're trying to get, or they want that word cracker to be a slur so badly that when they act out like that, they can say, oh, they're being racist against me, or now it's giving me an opportunity to say the N-word. Oh, she called me a cracker, so I'm going to return the favor and call her a nigger. But here's the thing. If he has a problem with just the female employee, why did he take it out on the other black employees that was in there? They had nothing to do with whatever altercation they had. But he made sure to make that blanket statement to all of them. Because he didn't say nigger without the S. He said niggers with an S, meaning all of the black people that was working behind that counter. So he made an indictment on all of them. He made a threat to harm and kill all of them in that moment. They could at least get him on that one because that was making death threats. She didn't make not one death threat to him. All she said was cracker. And at that point, I thought she was going to laugh. I think she kind of did, because she thought it was, she found it to be a joke in that moment. At that point, she found it funny. Now, see, the thing is, had he came behind that counter and then tried to hit her or anything like that, then that's when you throw the camera down, and then you have to throw hands, because now you got to really protect yourself, because now it's getting physical. It's gone from verbal to physical. It's gone from verbal assaults to a physical one. But yeah, I have to give a shout out to that older black man in the beginning, because when he tried to get him to come at her, he said, well, what did you say to her? That was his response. That's what made him even more mad. But I want to shift a little bit from the video to a particular comment, because this is a video, while some of you are probably laughing at this guy's antics, and in the moment it is kind of funny because of how he was acting, it's also a very serious thing, but this can be a lesson as well. But I'm shifting this video because now I have to talk about this Karen, this off code. And mind you, I just did a video about people being off code, so I'm killing two birds with one stone here. First, we're talking about how black employees are being targeted at these fast food spots, and now we're about to talk about some off code behavior. So we have this person right here whose name is Nelly U9. And of course, unfortunately, it's a black woman, and she's coming to the defense of this PC man. She says, okay, so I guess you're supposed to say in this instance, but she's put on. But so in this instance, what did we want him to do? Not get mad? LOL. She started something. So she's automatically on the side of this white guy starting something. Of this white guy, assuming that this black woman, this black female employee started something, because I guess in her eyes, black females are just ratchet like that, and they're known to get men out of their element, especially if they're white men in her eyes. Sisterhood of failure. That's why I say that. That's why that's been coined. Like, she literally took what this guy said, or her calling him a cracker, and just equated that it's her fault. Just completely negating the fact that this guy came in there, called her a nigger, called all the other employees in there the same thing, and then threatened their life. Did you not take that into consideration? I guess apparently not. Now, I think she left some other comments as well, but we don't need to see anything else past this. We already know what side she's on. So let's see. We covered anti-black racism, a very fragile PC man who's knee deep in his feelings, and a Blacarian all in one video. This is literally a buffet of hilarity and being pathetic at the same time when you really jumble it all together. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that to your attention about this whole situation. It's crazy. I can't wait to see what y'all have to say about this down in the comments. I'll talk to you in the next one.